Hi guys, in this video, we're going to learn what today's entrepreneurs look like. Being an entrepreneur once was like walking the road less traveled. Before society became so entrepreneur friendly, many of them worked alone for years. Now, those solo entrepreneurs may have succeeded, but many eventually recognized that there was strength in numbers. Working together by sharing ideas, providing input and expertise, and even offering contacts and information we needed, and partnering to create new businesses. As an entrepreneur, you are part of the exciting transition in the global environment. Now, you are in the position to shape the next decade of businesses. Now, you have embraced technology and see the latest tools as a means to achieve your business dreams. Now, thinking differently enables today's entrepreneurs to solve problems, develop ideas, and effectively use social media and networking to their advantage. Now, in a way, technology dictated the evolution of entrepreneurs. Now, resources like information is available to us using cell phones, laptops, and other technological devices. And of course, in terms of reach, each and every one of us has the potential to reach an international, even multinational markets because of the internet. Now, these capabilities are very enabling for today's business owners. But ultimately, your success will come from the understanding of how to combine the best traditional entrepreneurial thinking with the new tools, ideas, and channels now at your disposal. Now, to introduce you to Avin Ong. Avin is a founder and CEO of Fredly Group of Companies. Today, he's 30 years old. Now, he funded the company when he was 24. He said, I'm a real foodie, so during dinner, I said, why don't we start our own restaurant and I'll run it? Diba? In a way, this is a conversation that we normally have with our children in the family. Now, taking risks is my mantra and making the first step is critical. So, I started the business next day. So, imagine being 24 with that kind of normal conversation that we have during dinners. He decided to start a company. Now, Fredly Group of Companies actually is a master franchise collection of 120 restaurants and cafe branches and concepts operating nationwide with more than 1,000 employees and 9 separate brands in their company portfolio. So, what are these brands? So, of course, there is Bacau Imperial Tea, Nabe Japanese Isayaka, Yakiniku, New York Fries and Dips, and a lot more restaurant franchises. Now, you see, at the age of 24, age is just a number in terms of establishing your own business. You just need a brilliant idea and guts. Also, of course, you need people that will believe in you and that will provide you with capital and other resources. Of course, many can say that they have money, many can say that we don't have enough resources or we don't have enough manpower. Now, these are barriers that you can overcome with having an entrepreneurial mindset. Now, let's talk about that entrepreneurial mindset. Okay? So, the entrepreneurial mind, is it nature or nurture? Are born or made? Now, some say that entrepreneurs truly are born, not made. You either have the innate ability to lead a startup and run your own business or you don't. There are challenges, of course, obstacles, and pitfalls along the way. Clearly, not everyone is equipped to be interested in navigating this road to entrepreneurship. Now, many are completely satisfied to work with a set of schedule and pick up their paycheck at the end of the week, or in our case, every 15 days. Now, if this is how you feel, then entrepreneurship might not be for you. Although there are no definitive research or facts that backs this theory, one can argue that it's not really in the genes but in the personality of an individual. Of course, having parents that are businessmen can actually pass on that mindset. But even if you, for example, do not have businessmen or women as your parents, but you have a personality that is innovative at the end, wants to change or wants to manage your own business, then maybe you have that entrepreneurial mindset. Now, today's entrepreneur is younger, faster, stronger, and more willing to take risks at their young age. Now, this may have to do with the fact that they are more tuned to the world around them thanks to, of course, technology. Those raised on a steady diet of internet, media, and social networking have a different perspective than those who did not have that kind of access to technology. Now, the level of frequency of information has sped up the time for young entrepreneurs who are used to a world of instant answers and a dizzying array of products that cater to them. It is no wonder that they too do not think anything is impossible when every day they see new things and new opportunities that engage and delight them. So, in a way, young entrepreneurs now have their resources right in front of them. All they have to do, or all you have to do, is basically utilize those tools and those technologies in order to help you in running your business. Let's talk about technology. The same can be said for how technology opens up a new world for entrepreneurs to tap into talent, funding, networking, and clientele. The internet has a vast array of talented young people and means of funding. There are some websites like GoFundMe, or there are some websites that provide other people who believe in your idea, your vision, provide them with the opportunity to fund that particular idea or that vision. They also have networking and, of course, the clientele. You can reach clients from as near as your neighbor or as far as other countries. Okay, people who might otherwise never have met or crossed paths in the business world just a few decades ago are now finding each other and working together in a new and exciting way. Now, technology has opened up such roles as outsourcing, freelancing, contract workers, and even telecommuting. Now, whether it is through online directories, online advertising, or online social networking, technology has linked people together to share ideas, collaborate on projects, share resources, and, of course, eventually start their own business. Now, of course, we have to bridge that entrepreneurial gap. Now, comparing the young entrepreneur preparing today to those of us, let's say, with 40 years of experience in entrepreneurship, there are differences, but there are also similarities. Now, today's entrepreneurs must consider how to leverage these traditional business principles, the old rules, as well as the modern technology, tools, and channels, the new rules, to be successful in the modern global business environment. However, within this environment, perils are lurking that can compromise your reputation or growth potential of a business, especially when using some of those new technologies such as social medias, mobile marketing, if you use them incorrectly. Of course, there is also call out, there are also cancel cultures. Now, you have to have certain sensitivities to the preconceived notion of people, especially when you're using social media as a tool to promote your products. There are a lot of products and there are a lot of endorsers who actually became canceled because of saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong actions, and hence being dropped by their sponsors, or for businesses being dropped or being canceled by their consumers. Now, it is easy to be caught up in these kinds of things, but typical behavior of a young consumer that must be consciously avoided is to cut corners in hopes of becoming profitable quickly. Of course, you want profit as soon as possible. You want to earn as much money as you can. But also, you don't have to cut corners. You have to buy your time, and you have to provide them or provide your consumers or your customers with the service and the needs that they want, but of course considering quality in it. Now, what is different today is that the newer generation of entrepreneurs are much better equipped to handle challenges and forces in the global business environment. Okay? They have a box of tools to navigate the often murky waters of the global business environment. So, the disposition, the attitude of these young entrepreneurs, the sensitivity, how they are raised in this particular time, gave them, in a way, a boost in terms of connecting to the market that we have today. Okay. So, but in any case, whether an entrepreneur is born or made is a matter of debate. But what we have today is an opportunity to explore what we're made of. And the tools and technology are here. We only need to harness it. Okay? As a parting thought, now, again, not everybody can be entrepreneurs in terms of their attitude. Okay? But this course can help you identify if you have that kind of mentality, if you have that kind of attitude, by helping you do simulations on how the entrepreneurial process works. Okay? Now, in that note, I end my presentation. For questions, you can send them via email, course message, or you can ask your questions during our live sessions. Now, thank you very much for watching, and keep safe.